It was a cold November morning in a small town nestled between quiet hills. The world was waking up slowly, but inside a dimly lit gym, 17-year-old Ion was already drenched in sweat, punching the heavy bag with every ounce of strength he had. The bag swung violently, just as his life had for the past few years. He wasn't just fighting a bag. He was fighting the poverty that mocked his dreams, the memories of a father who had walked out, and the fear that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't meant to be more than his circumstances. Ion had nothing most people would consider essential for success. His shoes had holes. He trained without a coach, and his house was one room shared with his mother and younger sister. Yet he showed up every single day. His friends laughed at his obsession with becoming a professional boxer. "You think you'll make it to nationals punching bags in a town nobody's heard of?" One of them smirked once. Ion didn't reply. He had learned something early. Winners don't explain, they execute. Then there was Zion. Same age, same town, but a very different life. Zion was a local champion. He had sponsorships, a private trainer, and a comfortable life. He had talent, no doubt. But over time, he started believing talent alone was enough. He trained hard, but only when he felt like it. He won matches, but didn't study his weaknesses. Slowly, complacency began to creep in like rust on steel. The regional boxing championship was 2 months away, and both boys were preparing. One with determination forged in hardship, the other with confidence born from ease. One rainy evening, Ion's sister fell ill. His mother didn't have enough for both medicine and food. Ion didn't think twice. He took up late-night shifts at a loading dock. After working 8 hours through the night, he would come home, rest for 2, and then head straight to training. His body ached. His hands blistered. But he showed up. Again. That's when Coach Raymond entered his life. A former national boxer who had retired in silence, Raymond happened to see Ion sparring in a local park one day. The boy's movements were raw, but his spirit was undeniable. Raymond saw something rare, grit. "I can train you," Raymond said, "but only if you promise me one thing. No excuses. Not even one." Ion nodded, silently, eyes burning with both exhaustion and hope. For the next few weeks, Raymond taught him more than boxing. He taught him the difference between wishing and willing. "You don't rise to the level of your goals, Ion," he said. "You fall to the level of your systems. Talent opens a door, but mindset walks you through it." The championship day arrived. The crowd roared. Among the competitors were Zion and Ion, 2 boys from the same soil, standing on opposite ends of life spectrum. Zion entered the ring with confidence. Ion stepped in with conviction. From the first round, it was clear Zion underestimated the fight. Ion, on the other hand, had studied Zion's past matches, trained for every move, and built the resilience to endure every blow. With every punch he threw, he wasn't just hitting an opponent. He was hitting back at every voice that told him he wasn't enough. In the final round, battered but unbroken, Ion landed a powerful right hook that sent Zion stumbling. The bell rang. Silence. And then thunderous applause. The judges declared Ion the winner. Zion looked stunned. Ion, exhausted, just smiled. He didn't celebrate wildly. He didn't need to. This wasn't just a victory in the ring. It was a victory in life. Conclusion: what separates winners? Later that night, a young boy from the crowd approached Ion and asked, "How did you do it? You had nothing." Ion knelt beside him and said softly, "I had the one thing that matters most, a mindset that refused to quit. That's what separates winners from everyone else. Not luck, not perfect conditions, not even talent alone. It's a mindset, the belief that failure is feedback, that struggle is strength in disguise, and that consistency beats convenience every time. Winners don't wait to feel motivated. They act on discipline. They don't complain about the pain. They grow through it. They don't chase applause. They chase growth. And when the world says you can't, they whisper back, 'Watch me.' So to anyone out there doubting their path, remember this. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just being built. And if you build your mindset right, there's nothing and no one who can stop you.